Hey, it is Miles from the Dorms podcast of Dorms Entertainment. It's a long ass intro, I get it. But I'm currently editing, and I've realized that a lot of my audio is very quiet, and so I try my best to fix that. And I hope it's not too bad at most points. I hope you can still hear me. And I do apologize that there is some peaking with other audio bits because we're all talking over each other. But I hope you enjoy the video. Matthew, take it away with the intro.
And welcome back to the Dorms podcast. Today, I have no idea what's going on really. They'll explain. I'm just here.
No,
like
don't
usual.
just be here.
Matthew's here for one sentence.
All right, Ben. News time.
Alright, we will start out with the news for this week. It has been confirmed for a release date for the new Avatar: The Last Airbender movie of being October 10th, 2025.
Gonna be dope, bro. I think who's doing it? Isn't it like the actual like creators?
Yeah,
Like
it's
from the show?
Nickelodeon's new studio that they made for just Avatar.
Oh,
wow.
just Avatar.
I
Oh,
didn't actually know they did
okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this one is like adult Team Aang. So.
yeah, I saw that. I saw it takes place. It takes place like after we see them at the end of it, where they're all adults. It takes place like right after that.
Ooh, that's actually kind
Dope.
of interesting.
Yeah.
But
I think it'll add to.
3 years away.
I think it's gonna add to
So
the.
far away.
Is it really 3? It's almost actually 2.
No, it's
2025,
No, it's a
right?
full 3 years. Yeah, but
It's
December.
2 years
Oh.
and 1 month, or 2
Oh,
years
see,
and
that's-
11 months.
See, that's not bad. I guess it is technically 3 then.
But yeah, we got a lot of John Wick news this week. We got trailer for John Wick 4. Looks great with Bill Skarsgård as the villain, and Donnie Yen, Ip Man coming in,
Danny Yen.
and for the spin-off movie with Ana de Armas Ballerina, it is being confirmed that Keanu is back as John Wick, and Ian McShane coming back as Winston.
Imagine that Keanu doesn't come back as like, or
John Wick.
yeah, John Wick. Like who plays that character? No one else, right?
No one. But
I'm surprised
very
that they had to
interesting. I love
confirm.
John Wick.
I find it interesting that they had to confirm that it was Keanu.
You're right. Let's see. This week, The Red One, which is a Christmas movie, is started filming over at, I believe, Amazon Prime with The Rock, Chris Evans, and J.K. Simmons as Santa.
Wait, this week they started filming?
Yeah.
I've seen set photos already. It's very
Huh.
weird
Mr.
looking.
J.K. Simmons as Santa.
Jake.
Also,
Chris Evans is the villain as well.
Chris Evans was named Sexiest Man of the Year.
It had been Jonathan
Yes,
Majors.
sir.
It's okay.
Jonathan Majors is gonna get next year because he's got like 3 movies coming out next year.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
right,
should have got
isn't it,
the
like right in a
should have
row,
got the
too?
back to backs.
It's like February, and then something else comes out in March,
Ant-Man.
and then a couple months
Creed,
later it's another
and-
thing.
I don't know what the third
Let's-
one is, but I know
I
that
think
it's
called
Ant-Man and Creed.
Devotion. I think it's called Devotion.
It's something about, I think it was World War II and fighter pilots.
Yeah, that comes out in like December, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Lupita Nyong'o is set to star in the Quiet Place spin-off movie, A Quiet Place Day 1, which
Dude, I'm not. I don't know if I'm excited for the actual movie itself.
I think it might lose that factor of, like, it's really cool because it's a quiet movie because it is day 1. They haven't really figured that out. But
Mhm.
I love Lupita Nyong'o, so I'm going to be optimistic. And I know Krasinski is not back to direct, which sucks.
That's interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, didn't he say that he was done after the second one? He just didn't want to do any of them.
Well, he
Well, technically,
didn't
didn't say he was.
The second
Yeah, the
one.
second one. Yeah, and they kind of forced him to do it.
Yeah, and he's directing other stuff. I think right now he's still in the middle of directing. I don't know if it's called If or IF, but it's like
Oh yeah.
Imaginary Friends. I think with Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds.
IF. But he's
Um,
also working on the Jack Ryan series for
Yeah.
Amazon.
Jack Ryan
Yeah.
season
Came out,
3
like, yeah,
is gonna
details of
release
another
soon.
season.
Black Panther 2 released this week with great numbers and a great tribute to Chadwick
Oh, that's-
Boseman. I know Miles and I have seen it.
See it?
Matthew will go soon.
Hopefully,
I'm waiting till Thanksgiving break.
that's smart.
And probably the saddest piece of news for at least me.
Kevin
the tragic
Conrad.
passing. Wow. Kevin Connery's tragic pass at 66 due to cancer.
You
I was
know,
at
like
work when I found out. I almost cried.
Well, it was weird because I just woke up when he died. Like I'd woken up and everybody's like spamming our group chat, and I'm like, "What is going on?" Because I hadn't seen anything prior to it, and when I opened it, I'm like, I felt like a devastation just fall over me. I'm like, "Damn, okay,
He is the voice I hear anytime I read Batman comics.
yeah."
Batman. I am the Knight. I am Batman.
It's so good.
See, it's weird because like I saw the news and I was like, who the fuck is Kevin Con? And then I saw it and I was like, oh. So like it
Yeah.
didn't affect me, but I was like, damn, that's kind of tough. Because he did it for like what, 40 plus years, 30 plus
He did
years.
it for 30 years.
Over
He
20
started
Damn,
in-
half of
projects
his
just
life.
Batman.
Yep. He played Batman for 30 years.
That's wild.
And what is it like
Um,
25 Batman projects alone? He was just playing Batman. That's nothing. That's not anything else that he also acted in.
I think so.
Yeah,
Video
'cause
games,
video
TV
games,
shows,
TV
movies.
all that other stuff.
He
Obviously,
was
you
the
know him from
definitive Batman
like
voice.
we all know him from a property that we've watched, played, or seen, and it's like
Yep.
I know him from the Arkham games. Ben probably knows him from the animated show,
Yep.
and so it's very, you know, sad that we all knew him from a different form of media, but we all knew him as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any other news that you guys got?
Not really.
Besides that, Black Panther is fucking awesome. No.
Right?
I'm trying to think what else did get releases. Oh, that isn't what's his name? David Harbour's movie comes soon.
Oh, Violent Night.
Oh,
Oh, Violent Night.
Yeah. I saw like
Unironically, I'm hyped for that movie.
I saw him
Dude.
post some billboards of it a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. Let me see. But yeah, that movie looks pretty good.
John Wick for Christmas.
Hannah Waddingham joins Ryan Gosling's The Falling Guy movie.
The Fall Guys.
It's just
Yeah, the
Ryan
Fall Guy.
Gosling as a dramatic retelling of the Fall Guys game.
They gotta change the title, man.
The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
You already knew that. Oh, Ben, you didn't. So James Gunn and Peter Safran are mapping out an 8 to 10 year plan for DC.
DC is taking a lot of dubs, and I was so happy until Kevin Conroy died, and I was like,
Yeah,
But
it's weird because
couldn't be happier
Marvel
for
isn't
DC.
making that many dubs either. Like not as
Besides
many
Black
clearly.
Panther.
But like that's what I'm saying. Black Panther probably this year is one of their only good things to come out of it. I think besides Moon Knight, I
Yeah.
think it's the only good other property that's come out this year.
There's a bunch of casting stuff that came out for Marvel, but there's like too much to talk about. Biggest one, Aubrey Plaza, is joining the Agatha series.
Yeah.
What was it?
There was something.
Somebody was supposed to join. Oh, Courtney Cox is rumored to join Wonder Man.
Yeah.
What about like the Fablums hitting 94 or something like that?
Fablemans?
95.
The Fableman.
The Fable. Yeah.
That doesn't look too bad.
The reviews have been crazy good, but it's Spielberg, so it's kind of expected.
Yeah.
and it's a movie loosely based on his life.
That's cool.
Spielberg, man. I guess we'll get to see looking into his life. Any news for like TV shows? Oh, Atlanta had their series finale after 4 seasons, bro.
I gotta watch the last episode, but season 4 has been it's been real good. I think it's better than season 3, but very good. Finished
Yeah,
a few episodes.
I was watching it. I was looking on Instagram, and it said that it has all 4 seasons have a collective score of 94 currently. That's actually
Damn.
insane.
I think
That's
it's valid.
such a good score for 4 seasons.
I think it's valid. Season
Yeah.
2 to me is easily the best, but I don't think there's a bad season.
Netflix is going in the deep end right now. They're falling off hard. They just added so many weird implemented rules.
Yeah.
Like Matthew was saying, they're losing like a bunch of TV shows. You have to pay more to watch them or something.
Yeah,
Plus-
they're losing like almost 300 shows and movies, and you have to pay like $30 a month just to get them. That's
Plus,
with ads too.
They recasted the main actor in one of their biggest shows,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Henry Cavill. He's out of The Witcher.
Oh yeah,
It's
and The
Liam
Witcher.
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was Liam Hemsworth.
But he's back as Superman, so cry about
I
it.
guess a lose-win situation for him.
Lose win for or lose
No,
lose
he
for
wanted to
Netflix, win
leave.
for him.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
for us,
wanted
it
to
was a
leave.
win-win.
He did not. Yeah, because he didn't like the writers for the show.
What
He's
was-
too
did-
big of a
did-
nerd.
did
He didn't
anyone
like that
actually
they
watch the
weren't
season?
following the books too well. I watched the first episode, but I'm not a big fantasy guy like that, so I didn't
It's
care.
not The Witcher. I don't really give a shit.
And
About
The
The
Witcher's
Witcher?
even getting like a prequel series, which is
Yeah,
weird.
with
Yeah, and it's even
Michelle
like a
Yeoh,
prequel.
and it has an anime that came out this year, which apparently was pretty good.
Yeah.
They went deep into The Witcher, and then they recasted their main guy.
And now it's all just
Well, it's weird because would you rather have somebody who knows the source material be the actor and have the writers be nobody like that doesn't know the source material, or would you have it be the opposite?
I'd rather have the writers know what they're doing.
yeah.
The
That's
actor could always pick up the material and learn, whereas the writers, I think, should have a genuine
Mhm.
knowledge of what they're writing
Yeah, 'cause
before.
what was it?
Well,
saw
'cause, like,
an
if you-
interview thing going on around that was like, yeah, we didn't really know what we were writing about during the first season of The Witcher, and it's like they started to make stuff up as they went on, and I'm like, yikes,
Right.
that's not a good sign if you have to admit that.
It's like your job as a screenwriter is to bring the story to life, and if they're just like if someone who's acting in it is like, yeah, this isn't good, then I feel like as a writer, you need to work on something. Something isn't clicking, whether it's like the story itself, maybe the way they're writing it, maybe they're missing one key aspect.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if the people that are helping you create this, if they're really only there for a paycheck, they don't actually want to be there and watch the art be created, then at some point in like the pre filming stage, something got messed up. But I feel like Netflix.
Go ahead.
I was just saying Netflix has that problem a lot. Like most of the stuff they come out with, like we were just talking about this the other day, they have a lot of good stuff. They really do. But a lot of like the stuff that comes out and a lot of the stuff that gets traction is just really bad writing, but the story's good.
Right.
Or the story's really bad, but like they just have some really good actors. They have like Red Notice, the story was bad, but just because it had Dwayne, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot, everyone's gonna want to watch that. Same thing with The Gray Man. The Gray Man's
Right.
not that good of a story, but to have Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Ana de Armas in a movie, most people are gonna go check it out at least. So Netflix has got to pick it up, man. They're doing so sloppy.
Their adaptations are
Mediocre.
very much a miss.
Yeah. I think that's honestly a
They got
perfect.
so many going on.
I think it's a perfect segue to get into kind of the discussion, talk about who's doing it right and who's not.
Right.
So for this week's discussion, I was trying to think of ways for us to be able to like kind of showcase our knowledge more in the film industry, but also kind of just like let you guys know who we rock with and who we don't. So we the four of us just picked out some five people within the industry, whether they're like an actor, director, maybe they're a cinematographer, maybe they're an editor, and we're gonna go through them, just have a discussion, talk about them, because I think I've got some interesting ones in here. They all are on brand. I don't care. I don't think it matters who goes. Just kind of say a name and then we'll just kind of spitball it. So like one of my guys, I got Timothy Chalamet. I've said this multiple times. Like the dude's only 26 years old, and he's at the top of his class. Like with movies like Call Me by Your Name, The King, Dune Part 2, even though it hasn't come out yet. Like I watched this movie called A Rainy Day in New York. Wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, but his acting alone made the movie super good. Like
It's never
he
the
just
bad part
has.
of anything.
Oh, exactly. He just has the ability to just make shit like good. Like he knows how to act well, and he's also just such like a composed and calm guy. Like if I were to build a film and I needed a young male actor and he fit my role, I'm probably going Timothy Chalamet. There's not too many guys in Hollywood that are young, that have that charisma that I'm taking over him.
Right.
Bruh, as you were talking about that, all I could think about is him in Don't Look Up. He's like, "Hey, you on Twitch though?"
Well, I mean, dude, he was the best
Love
part of
these
that
chicken
movie.
fingers.
I feel
He
like
was very funny in that movie.
I feel like out of a lot of the
Yeah.
actors in that movie, he felt the most natural.
He had the
for his
best
character.
comedic moments.
He felt
Dude,
the most natural.
and
For
his
his
Yeah.
character was supposed to be this like he really played like his character. Like he felt like his character, like how his character should act. He was supposed to be this like real kind of druggy, dumb guy who literally is just looking for like to survive. And he didn't act like he acted in the movie. He was like, the world's ending. Like I don't care. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna act like nothing's happening. So
What's your favorite role from him?
probably the King. I loved that role a lot. I feel like it takes a lot to like portray someone. I wouldn't say someone so like seen through history, but he's just been there, so everyone knows about the story of like Henry and everything. And
Right.
so he did it, and he did it so well. And like that battle scene, yeah. Like I feel like he can also just like his body language, like the way he portrays certain. He can just act super well. I
Emotions.
guess that's like his anything he really does is just kind of masterclass.
Right.
He's just at the top of his game, and at such a young age, man. I feel like there's really no ceiling for him. I feel like this kid's got so much raw talent, and he can only go so far. Unless he messes it up for himself, that's a different case.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know he was in talks about turning down some like superhero movies just because he got that advice from Leo,
Yeah.
which like for a guy like Leo who was making like the amount of money a superhero like actor would at Timothy Chalamet's age, Timothy Chalamet isn't making that Tom Holland money. So if he's smart, he will take superhero roles because he isn't Leonardo great, but he's still very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, Leo is the definition of like a movie star. You go there
Yeah.
to see Leo, you know. A lot of movies you just go to see
The movie.
whereas you're like, oh, what's Leo doing now? And I think Chalamet is on that track of becoming movie star where you're going, oh, it's a new Chalamet movie, you know.
So I feel like at this point, like even with Wonka coming out next year, like people are excited about Wonka, but I feel like they also are excited to see how he portrays Johnny and Gene Wilder since it's a mix of the two.
Right.
See, I'm excited too because I like it is a lot to uphold. You got Gene Wilder who created such an iconic character, and then Johnny Depp who just took that iconic character, had a little twist to him, made him a little creepy, but still made the movie great. So like, and I have no doubt that he's gonna make the movie awesome. So I think he's right, like you said, Ben. I think he's right on the edge of like stardom, like big name guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's on track to being up there with
Yeah.
DiCaprio and Bale. I'd
I
even
give
throw
him like
McConaughey up there.
I'd say give him like 10 more years.
Yeah, wait until he's like closer to 40.
He's still a little young, so he needs some time to flourish and grow. I think he's better than like Pattinson. I think he's better than Robert Pattinson. I think he's better than like a lot of these. I guess, but like I don't want to count like Finn Wolfhard and stuff like that because they're younger than him.
Right.
Like I think he's better
Tom
than Tom
Holland's the
Holland.
same age as him.
I think he's better than Tom
like-
Holland for sure.
I think he's better than Tom.
I think he's probably better than Andrew Garfield because he's still young in the game.
Mm,
I think he is, man.
39.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? 39 years old. So that's what I'm saying. Like Andrew's been experienced, but I do think Timothée Chalamet is just. I think he's a better actor. I
I think
think
Chalamet
Andrew.
is the face for young actors.
Yeah, he is. He really is, man. And everyone loves him. Like girls, dudes. You don't hate Timmy
Matthew.
Shams. Yes, Matthew, aliens. What? Anyone else? Because that's I only have 2 actors on here, and then the other, yeah. So the other actor I have, I'll just get out of the way, is Caleb McLaughlin. Like, dude's such a stud, man. So I feel when I was watching Stranger Things as a kid, like I kind of felt like a connection to the guy just because he was black. Put it out there, but then as the show developed and I developed and he developed as an actor, you're like, okay, this guy's got some serious skills. And then I watched Concrete Cowboy. I didn't finish it, but what I did see, he knows how to act. He if you give him a script and say you're playing this character, he's gonna be like, okay, and he's gonna put his own twist on it and add his own swagger, and he's gonna make the character just so fun to watch. Like Lucas in Stranger Things 4 was such a fun character to watch.
Yeah.
And then obviously if you haven't seen the show, spoilers ahead. But in the last episode when he is carrying Max's basically deceased body, he didn't let off the gas. He adds anything and all emotion to this character, into the scene, and that's what makes it so perfect. And I think he's got such a bright future. And he also is making music, which hit or miss, but the kid does it all. He models, he acts, he is the definition. He's the definition of a heartthrob. Everyone back in the day was the 90s guy. He's that guy. He's the Leos of the 90s and
He's just that
the
guy.
Jamie Foxxes. I think give him another 5 years. Let him get into a nice matured role, something not really kiddie, and then I think the world would be like, okay, yeah, this guy's the next big thing. And
I
then
would agree. He carried Stranger Things season 4 on his back. Him and Sadie.
he really did, with that flat top and everything.
True.
And then that makes up for all my actors. And then I consider this guy to be a package deal. There's nothing this guy can't do. Donald Glover, the guy does it all. Yep, the guy does it all. And he is still a young guy. He's only in his late 30s. He's not too old. I mean, from Community, 30 Rock, his music, Atlanta, A Lion King, literally anything. Spider-Man, he was influenced from Miles Morales. I feel like he is such a big part of Hollywood that not a lot of people can understand. Without Childish Gambino, the character of Miles Morales wouldn't be made. Doesn't exist. And we already know how influential him and his films are. So him just being built there and his unique ability to write stuff that's so relatable yet he's so influential is something that I feel like only people like Tarantino were doing, Hitchcock were doing, not even Bale. Not Nolan. I love Nolan, but Nolan doesn't make stuff that's relatable.
I think you always hear triple threat, oh, this actor's triple threat. They make music, they act, they do something else. But when you get Glover, he's like an octuple threat because he's a comedian, actor, writer, singer, producer, director. He literally does it all, and he does it all masterfully.
He's the definition of a multi-trick pony.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that Donald Glover could sit down, write anything he wanted, whether it be shit or not, someone is giving it a chance. He might have to go back, revise it, do a couple drafts like everyone else does. But I feel like he's so great in his craft that anyone's willing to be like, okay, Donald's doing it. Let's check it out. Let's see what he's got.
Right.
And it's weird because he is very experienced. He's had a couple years on some of these other young guys, but that's just because he's been so good for so long. Like when he was in his early 20s, people weren't giving up that opportunity to work with him because he was that good. So I had to add him on there. Um, and then another kind of director writer guy. I got the Duffer Brothers. Kind of. So I love Stranger Things. It's my favorite TV show of all time. If you don't know that, now you know that. But I love it. I think the writing is perfect. I think the way that they have the ability to write stuff for the season ahead of them without us having any idea, but they know. Because for me as a young writer,
Crazy.
I have this ability to like, not ability. I write on my impulse, so I have my movie set out. Like I know what it's gonna be about, but on those in between scenes, I like to just let the ideas kind of flow, like that creative like mantra, just get it out there. So I mean, like they've said it in interviews when they're talking about it, they're like, we didn't have we only knew that Eddie was a guitarist, but we never set up anything about the guitar until we go back. So
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like once they get out of this Netflix deal and they start writing some big time like movies, they could be the next Russo brothers, and we know how great they are.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's not too much information about the Duffer brothers because they are kind of closed off and stuff, but they've written probably the most seen TV show on Netflix ever. I don't see them like stepping off the gas anytime soon. They're plowing
And
through Hollywood, so
they've just consistently delivered something better and better and better and better. Nothing is ever faulted. Besides
exactly.
season 2, episode 8. But I don't even know if they wrote that.
So yeah, that's and then my last guy is Damien Chazelle. If you're a viewer and you don't know who this guy is, um, he directed movies like Whiplash, La La Land,
The First Man, Babylon.
The First Man, Babylon, which is coming out soon. But I love him. Like I have such a love for La La Land, and the way that he took that movie in such a different direction than most directors. Like it is a musical, but it's very much a traditional movie. It has those very intense drama sequences, and in the end, it's real impactful. I could talk about that movie forever, but like without none of that's possible without Damien Chazelle. And
Right.
he's young. People don't really like him. People think that his directing style is weird. I think he's super unique. I think he's different. I think he's taking this whole spin on being a Hollywood director and flipping it on its head. His Oscar was very much due. He's very much due for another one. I feel like Babylon is going to be so good. And I feel like his last 3 movies that he's put out, like, is well deserving to have the runtime that Babylon does. So those are my guys. Uh, Timothy Chalamet, Glover, the Duffers, Caleb McLaughlin, Damien Chazelle. That's my list of dudes. Surprisingly, no chicks. I'm sorry. I love my female people in Hollywood, but I think these 5 guys. Not. I also think they're great, but they also like impact me. So bring. Yeah, but that's me.
I think I thought about at least 3 of those people to put on my list too.
Yeah, I've thought of a couple.
They're all
I took
solid.
off Donald Glover because I already said it, but
Mm-hmm.
I think Donald Glover is one of the hardest working people in Hollywood. Probably one of them of all time. Okay, who's next?
Okay, so this bit basically got muted somehow. I don't know what it was, but basically my list was Jonathan Majors because of his acting ability in Lovecraft Country, Loki, and his upcoming stuff like Creed 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I did, for recency bias, probably Ryan Coogler with um, Black Panther, Black Panther 2, and Creed 1. All phenomenal films. And with me also bringing up Ari Aster because of Midsommar and Hereditary, the Daniels who made Everything Ever All at Once and with Swiss Army Man, and John David Washington with Tenet and Black Klansman. I do apologize that we can't go in depth with this one. My audio got muted somehow, and let's just have one of the other guys take it away so we can continue the video.
Benjamin? No, not
Wait.
yet.
That means I'm going to beat Matthew to a certain person. All right, number one. Yes, it is. But number one, I got Michael B. Jordan. I know Garrett said he was going to put him on his list, but no, I picked it up. Michael B. Jordan is the best actor in everything that he does. Even if he's in a bad movie like Fan Forstic, he's still not the bad actor. He's still pretty great. But his villain of Killmonger in Black Panther is a top 3, even be a number 1 villain for me in the MCU. Him as Adonis Creed is amazing. His voice work in the DC AU as a Cyborg, also great. He's also just a massive nerd. That's why he's developing a Static Shock movie. The dude, I'm so excited on where he goes because he's also directing Creed 3. So that's his directorial debut. And from what we saw in the trailer, it looks like he's been doing it for years. So I love Michael B. Jordan. My favorite role is probably as Adonis Creed. But I will watch anything he's in.
Have you seen Fruitvale Station?
Not yet. It's on my list though.
You should watch it, man. It's fucking tense.
Also Kugler.
Also Kugler.
Number 2, just so I can beat Matthew, is Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham went from just being a YouTube comedian to being one of the biggest comedians in the world. And then personal things happened and he left for 5 years, showed back up after he directed a pretty great movie of 8th grade, which is the most accurate portrayal of middle school I've ever seen in a movie. And then came back and made Inside, which he wrote, sang, edited, produced, directed, acted, and I think is the most impressive work done by a single person that I've ever seen. We're just given one room and your mind. I think it was
Insanity.
amazing. I've seen it like 7 times. I know Matthew goes crazy about Inside. We went to Seattle and he wouldn't stop playing the music in the hotel. But yeah, I love Bo Burnham.
The amount of times Matthew fainted over the fucking Xbox party is insane.
Oh, you want me to play it right now?
No, I don't want to get copyrighted.
Number 3, I got to go with Lakeith Stanfield.
Oh, it's another great pick.
Right? Lakeith is
Fuck,
a top
man.
5 working actor for me right now.
Black people are on top in fucking Hollywood, man.
Yo.
Black people are on top, bro. Finally, man. Took us goddamn long enough.
Did I have a single white
Darius
person?
in Atlanta is hilarious. What'd you say, Miles?
I was thinking to myself I wasn't thinking to myself, but I was thinking, did I have a single white person on my list? But I had Ari Aster, so I'm like, I have one white person.
But yeah, Lakeith Stanfield as Darius in Atlanta. He's so funny. Especially I forgot the episode what it's called, but it's in season 2 when he goes to buy this piano from this old jazz player. And it is one of the most absurdly tense and hilarious episodes of television I've ever seen. And I love the way he just reacts to things. Lakeith Stanfield is like very much a reactive actor. He always plays like a very chill person, and then you never know how he's gonna react to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like in The Harder They Fall, when he gets down to the gunfight with the cocky kid, and the dude's like doing all these gun moves. Just
He just
pulled it.
shoots his ass.
It's like too cocky, man. I love every role that he's in. My oddball pick for number 4 is Robert Eggers, who directed The
I think
Northman, Lighthouse, and The Witch.
that's not too much of an
He was
oddball pick.
he
I
was gonna
think.
be he was gonna be on my list too.
Dude, the dude knows. I don't even know what kind of movies he makes. They're so different.
Weird period piece, like weird just movies, I guess.
They're just weird, but they're so good. I love The Lighthouse. I did make the mistake of watching it at midnight, but that movie is fantastic. And then The Northman, I think, is in the running for best cinematography of the year. And the just the visuals that he makes everything so dark and gritty, but they feel real. They don't feel like needlessly, you know, they're not there
Art.
to make you uncomfortable needlessly. It's
Mhm.
just like this is how things looked. This is what Vikings looked like in this time. Or here's a sketchy lighthouse. It's real and unsettling, and he gets the best performances out of his actors.
Yeah, it's
Um,
I like from what I understand, The Lighthouse and The Witch. Oh my goodness! Like I remember watching The Lighthouse like a while ago, and it's weird because the way it made me feel, it made me feel more uncomfortable than watching Midsommar, which is very weird because I feel like
yeah.
the more isolated feel of a lighthouse is more terrifying than an open field in Sweden, you know?
Hmm.
And just the way Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe play those characters makes it so much more unsettling. But yeah,
Yeah.
kudos to Robert Eggers for like helping direct that movie because god damn, he knows his shit.
Mm-hmm. And when I was creating my list, I saw that he made a short film of The Telltale Heart, which you need to watch because I love that story. And if Eggers is on it, I'm even more interested. But coming at number 5, I cheated. He is a couple years older than 40. But I picked Bill Hader
How
for
much
all of
older?
his
How much older is he than 40?
44.
I think he's like 40.
Dude,
Oh,
but Bill Hader's been in the game for years, man, since like the
He
90s.
has, I
He was on
know, but
SNL.
oh yeah, I know, but the dude isn't appreciated enough outside
Put
of
him in the
like the
underappreciated category. Put him in
he's
them
like
doesn't get his kudos.
come on. The dude
No, I'll give it to
the
you.
the dude wins at everything he does on Barry. He's an amazing actor even outside of Barry. Um him in Superbad is hilarious as one of the cops.
Yeah,
But
Superman. That shit came out in 2005.
no, it
What?
didn't. It was like 2010.
What 7
it
years?
was
No, it's not,
No,
2008.
it was
It was
17 years ago.
2008.
No, no way. I thought it was it was closer to 2005.
It was 2008.
Either way, that was more than a decade ago.
Or am I thinking of Pineapple?
2007,
Oh,
bro. It was 2007. You know how
Yeah.
fucking
I was
old that is?
closest.
My nephew was 1, bro. He's 16.
I was in kindergarten.
See?
I was 5.
Young in my ass.
I know he's not young, but he's 44. But
like Margot
I know
Robbie's
I won't.
32, Garrett.
Yeah, but she hasn't been.
Okay.
She hasn't acted crazy long. She's been acting for like 10 years, I think. Maybe a little longer. Maybe a little
Her
longer.
first big role was like Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that
Before
came
that,
only
she was
what
doing soap operas
2012.
in Australia.
2013, I'm pretty
When did
sure.
Wolf?
2011.
When did Wolf of Wall Street come out?
2011.
Yeah, so that's what 9 years ago.
That's
9 years ago.
11 years ago, Garrett.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
came out
my bad.
2015.
Oh, 2015, baby,
No,
even shorter.
2013.
Okay, a
So
little
9
longer.
years.
9
See?
years.
9 years.
Okay. Anyway,
Suck my dick, Bill Hader. No, I'm just kidding.
no,
You probably do
I
it for
I
a
don't
week.
shut up about this show because it's fantastic, but his
all
acting,
right.
Matthew,
Dude, he's
It's
good.
all right.
you watched Firestarter and said it was good.
Yeah.
I've watched the first full season of Barry, Ben.
No, you didn't.
No, you
Yeah, I
did not.
did.
Tell me what happened
Anyway.
in the last episode of last season.
Let me try to start for the 18th time.
No.
The way he directs, acts, writes, it's fantastic. Every single great episode. I mean, they're all great episodes, but ones that are above great, he did everything on. Like he does this whole fight scene that lasts like 10 minutes and it's all one take and it's so funny and but brutal. And then he directs the whole episode finding this guy that he beat up in the first scene just throughout LA, and then he finally meets him at a pharmacy, and then they start fighting in a pharmacy. But the way I don't know what it is. He has a way of filming the most real situations in an absurd show. Because it's an assassin who wants to become a theater actor. It's pretty absurd, but then he makes you feel like this could really happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it blows my mind every time I watch the show. I just finished season 1 again. And still hits. All right, Matthew, who's your 4?
For 5.
You mean 5?
No, it's 4. I took
Matthew,
1.
Matthew only gets 4.
So, number 1, I have Jenna
Oh.
Ortega. She's
Surprised. No.
she's 19. She's a good actress. She's becoming a cinematographer. Like, she's doing it, bro. At 19, she's an actress already and becoming a cinematographer.
I don't know if being an actress at 19 is a very uncommon thing these days, but I get where you're coming from.
But a cinematographer as well.
At 19?
Yeah.
Well, like-
owned the horror game this year.
I understand that bit, but at the same time, though, Matthew,
And she's
what has she what has she done to become a cinematographer?
she's been filmed some scenes for Scream 6. She filmed some scenes for X. Or it's not Scream 6, Scream 5, my bad. She's also, filming stuff for Scream 6. She helped with Pearl. Like, she's
Pretty dope.
helping with all the projects she's been on in the past year.
That's fair.
I think she's having a pretty great year.
She's having she had Scream, X, The
The
Fallout.
Fallout was amazing.
I can't think of all of her other movies, but yeah, she's done a lot this year.
Stuck in the middle. She was in Babysitter Killer Queen too.
Wasn't that 2020?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm
I'm
talking
just-
about this year,
That
Garrett.
was almost
She's gonna
3
play
I don't-
Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, she's Wednesday Addams.
Christina Ricci's in it too.
True, she's back.
She was in You. What?
Yeah, she was in
For like a small little bit.
Yeah, it was a very uncomfortable scene that I watched that she was in.
Yeah, she's in Studio 666.
Like, isn't like Joe like not trying to have sex with her, but she's like insinuating like, are you trying to have sex with a 5th grader or something like that?
Yeah, she's making it super
I don't
uncomfortable
know.
for him, and he's like, "I'm not trying to do that," and she's just like screaming in his face. It's very.
She's like,
uncomfortable.
I'm fucking 16 years old. Don't try and have sex with me. And he's like, I'm not. Chill.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
Okay, my number 2 is Daisy Edgar Jones. She's an up-and-coming actress with Where the Crawdads Sing and Fresh this year.
I knew it was coming. But yeah, she's very good. Fresh, she killed
Both
that.
are good. Fresh killed it. Where the Crawdads Sing, unexpected performance.
I feel like Matthew
Expected,
Like-
maybe.
I feel like Matthew actually watched Where the Crawdads Sing, but I feel like we just can't tell if he did or not, so we're just gonna assume he's lying.
Oh no, I know he did. I saw him watch it.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I just-
a movie for her to watch.
He didn't even pick it.
Number
But
3.
What do you got? Number 3.
Number 3, Bo Burnham. Ben already Explained it
Yeah.
enough.
What's your explanation?
Yeah, what are you?
I really liked Inside. I liked all of his other comedy specials. 8th Grade was a good movie. Yeah. Can't wait for his next directing.
Yeah,
What?
just like the way you say it, 8th Grade was a good movie. Yeah,
Yeah, just
but
the way you say
yeah,
it. Awesome.
whatever he directs next is gonna be fire.
Yes.
I hope he directs again.
My number 4 is Damien Chazelle. I didn't like La La Land, but he did good at directing it. He is a good director.
Yeah,
Very uncommon opinion.
is it Whiplash that you love?
No.
Whiplash is yes.
Whiplash.
Whiplash was great.
Dude, I feel like Matthew's
And
gonna
then
be like, no, I
my
didn't
number
like it.
5. My number 5 is an oddball pick. You guys are gonna be like, what?
Zach Efron.
Evan Peters.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Evan
there's
You
Evan
watch
Peters
Dahmer?
killed it.
Well, Matthew's already Dahmer.
No, I haven't watched Dahmer.
His
He
performance.
killed it in American Horror Stories. And then he also kills it as Quicksilver in the X-Men
He also
universe.
kills as Dahmer.
Literally.
Yes. And then his one episode in The Office.
that's
Dude, The Office was like
hilarious.
40
We are
years
going to
ago,
learn
bro.
how to behave.
To be fair, though,
Yeah, Evan-
Matthew
Wait,
quotes The Office as often as he
2010.
can, so nobody forgets about it.
That was only 12 years ago.
Only!
Hey,
There's 12-year-olds that weren't born 12 years ago.
that's math.
That's just basic ass math.
It's just 12 minus 12.
0.
But yeah, I
Like
gotta
12
agree
years
with
ago,
Evan
bro. I
Peters.
was 8.
Don't be doxing
Alright,
yourself,
man.
Matthew. Don't be exposing your
Social
age
security
here.
number.
Matthew's actually 48.
Miles, shut up. You were the same age.
No, I'm not. I'm 28.
Why
My
couldn't you
room
pick
is
a
hot as
logical number?
shit, bro.
Matthew,
I'm
did
Oh
Matthew's
my
face
god,
still
it's
lit?
80 degrees in my room right now. Holy Jesus.
Holy Jesus.
It's hot in my room.
Alright.
Holy Jesus.
Is that it, Matthew?
Yeah.
That better be it, Matthew.
Alright, Miles.
Woo.
Playing the game.
Okay. So we're playing a game I'm taking inspiration on TikTok from. It's called Link the Movie. We're gonna have 2 people submit one movie each, and one of the other people is going to have to connect that movie in as less moves as possible. And whoever can do it the fastest
Yeah.
wins.
Stealing it from Infinite Movies. Just so you know.
Yes.
Wait, no, I thought we were doing whoever has the most collective wins.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
But we're stealing the game from them. We're doing it
Yeah.
a different way.
Okay.
Yeah, the concept of the game. How does that sound?
Yes.
My apologies.
Okay.
Okay, I can turn
So,
my phone.
how
Oh
we
my
starting,
god, it
Miles?
ain't charged.
I think for this one we should just go on. For the viewers, it's gonna go. I think it should just go clockwise. So, Ben, Garrett, Matthew, and then Miles. Yeah. So just go clockwise.
Okay.
Well,
from the top down to the
So
bottom.
should we do Miles picks Ben's movie, Matthew picks the one of the movies, not Ben's movie, but one movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
what?
like, since Ben's going first, Matthew and I can pick his movie, and see how he can connect them.
And then Matthew gets the same 2, and he has to connect them. Try to fewer steps.
Sure.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
I
Okay. No, he's gone.
Oh, so he's frozen.
Matthew lagged so hard because his room is so hot.
Cut.
For
30
any of the-
seconds before this, and until Matthew comes back.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, should I explain it? Like, should I? Oh my god! Sorry, my hair is pissing me off. Looks like I have a weird ass mullet.
You want to talk about a weird ass
Miles, you moving like. Okay.
Dude, you're
Can
the only
y'all
one
see me again?
Yes. So Matthew,
For
literally
me,
what we're doing,
you were the only one who wasn't movie.
movie.
No, dude,
No, I
everybody
said
on
Very
moving.
movie of you, Miles.
We were all talking.
So so what's happening is me and Miles are gonna pick 2 movies for Ben that he has to correlate between. So he literally has to correlate them. So like Django and Tag,
Yeah.
right? And then you get those exact same movies, and whichever one of you can relate them in the shortest amount of time wins.
I think instead of doing time,
I think it's fewer steps.
Fewer steps. Like if Ben can do
Steps,
it.
yeah.
in
Yeah, that's what I
3,
meant.
Matt
Same
can do it
thing.
in 3.
Yeah, we got it.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I already have my movie.
Okay, say your movie.
Tangled.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's go Black Klansman.
Okay.
All right.
I haven't
wanna go-
seen that one.
Do you want to see it? Okay. You want to go first, Ben?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how I can do this and see how well they can do.
All right. I'm gonna go Zachary Levi to Shazam, and then go Mark Strong to Kingsman.
Okay.
Kingsman to. I'm gonna take Taron Egerton to Sing. Gonna take Scarlett Johansson to.
Oh, you had it.
Scarlett Johansson. Do I?
Oh yes.
Yes, you had it. You had it.
You have it.
I know exactly how you should go with this.
I do too.
You can finish it in 2 steps.
Quite
I
literally.
got this.
If Ben doesn't understand this, then that's gonna be very disappointing.
Dude, now I'm stressed.
Stress, boys.
I see what you guys are talking about. He's just missing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. This might be 3 steps.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson to Avengers Endgame.
No.
Hang on.
Okay.
I think Matthew's gonna win. Anyway, to Avengers Endgame, take Tom Holland to No Way Home, Tobey Maguire to Spider-Man 3, Topher Grace to Black Klansman.
Oh wow.
That's 7.
That's not where I thought
7.
you were going with
Okay.
that, but I'm glad you
Dude,
landed
that's
somewhere.
haven't.
Okay, Matthew, you're
Okay.
Dude,
on.
I'm completely blanking on one.
Can I?
of them.
Don't say anything.
Can I go
until-
the opposite way?
Yes, you can go the.
It doesn't matter. You
As
just
long
have
as
to
you connect-
correlate. It doesn't matter.
Dude, as long as you connect the
That's not
movies.
fair. That's
Okay,
different.
so I'm gonna go.
No, it's not.
So in the Black Klansman, John David Washington. Okay. David Washington to Amsterdam, Christian Bale.
That's his first Rich Miles. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christian Bale to the Batman.
Okay.
Batman to Shazam
Okay.
Whoa.
and Zachary
How-
Levi.
That's not how,
How
this
would you-
works.
Yeah. How do you don't get the Batman to
It's
Shazam?
DC.
You do actors.
Yeah, actors,
for
not
each movie.
not
Oh.
concepts, not aspects of the
Dude, if it was
movie.
concepts, I would have been.
Dude,
It would've been
You could
so
do it in
easy.
one.
Yeah, you could have won in 2 steps.
Okay.
So you're on the
Like
Batman.
Warner Brothers.
Oh, and you also can't take
Batman.
back. So you're on the Batman.
No,
he's
but the
on-
Batman doesn't even
no,
work.
He's on Christian Bale.
Yeah. So
Dark
yeah, I'll
Knight.
do Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think. Oh my god, I can't think of who else was in that movie.
A lot of people.
Why can't I think of the movie now?
Dark Knight.
No. I got it. There it is.
Man, you guys picked the most random movies.
You're welcome.
I could only name one person from Tangled.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Christian Bale to Jared Leto.
For what movie?
American Psycho.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Jared Leto to
Oh my God, it's right
Henry
there.
Cavill for
It's
Justice
right
League
there.
Snyder cut, and
Okay.
then
Right there.
Superman, or I said Henry Cavill, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, Henry Cavill to Zachary Levi as Shazam in Shazam 1, the post credit scene, and then Zachary Levi to Tangled.
So
Dude.
6. Bro, do you want to know how you would have won,
I
Ben?
know,
Can I
I
explain
know.
it?
Yeah, Ben.
Marriage Story. You take Scarlett Johansson to Marriage Story, Adam Driver to Black Klansman. You have it in 5.
Damn, I figured out
Yeah.
Matthew's too. He went down to Jared Leto to House of Gucci, Adam Driver to Black Klansman.
Yep. Adam Driver, man. I'm surprised you guys didn't take it to Star Wars.
I didn't think of
Yeah.
anyone else.
Well, I didn't want to do the same. I didn't want to do it the same way as Ben.
Understandable. Okay. Me and Miles
by
then.
1.
So what?
I'm
round
so
two?
sad, Ben. You were sitting there and you said Scarlett Johansson. I was like, you got it. You had it.
Yeah, I was like, it
And
was
then I
right
went like
there,
that.
bro.
So round 1 goes to Matt.
All right, uno punto.
6 moves.
I'll let it slide this time.
6 to 7. I think that was equally hard, but like acceptable.
Yeah, because you guys were able to get that.
'Cause, you know,
It was just-
kind of fast.
Because you could get it in 5. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious what's the lowest amount of score to get that from Tangled to Black Klansman.
depends if like the same actor is in the movie, and I think that's why like you try and pick actors that
Yeah,
aren't.
dude, that was such an obscure thing.
Well, dude, because when he
'Cause
said
I
that,
hadn't
I'm
seen
like,
the-
oh shit.
Black Klansman.
It was
So I
just the
like,
first movie that
who's
popped
in
into
it
my head.
besides Adam Driver?
John David Washington. Go for Grace. Sorry.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's go. It Chapter 2.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay.
So who's it?
It
again?
chapter 2.
all right.
It's me and Garrett.
Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me think of a movie. Barbarian.
That's easy, bro.
Ooh.
It chapter 2 to
Bill
Black Klansman.
Skarsgård from It Chapter 2 to Bill Skarsgård in Barbarian. Done. I just won.
Yeah, that's super easy, Matthew.
Come on, Matthew. Pick a different one.
I just won. I was like,
You picked
really?
Bill Skarsgård's best role.
Pick 2
Or biggest
random
role.
movies.
How the fuck did you pick the guy
Hugh
that's just
Jackman.
like, what?
What'd you
It's
say?
not a
Hugh
fucking
Jackman.
movie.
Well, okay, my bad. Hugh Jackman in Prisoners. My bad.
So
For
Prisoner.
Prisoners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Going first.
Do you want to go first, or I can go first? I will take Jake Gyllenhaal from Prisoners to Spider-Man: Far From Home as Mysterio. And then we're going to what movie? It Chapter 2, right? It Chapter 2. Okay, and then I'll take Spider-Man from No Way Home to Endgame, Ant-Man from Paul Rudd to It Chapter 2. Is he in It Chapter 2, right, or no?
Nope.
No.
You're on Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, okay. Okay. Where can I go with Paul Rudd here?
I
Bro,
forgot Mary.
You missed something, Garrett.
I don't know how Garrett can do this. Never mind. I don't know why I'm
Mm.
saying anything. He's gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna feel like a dumbass.
I promise you I'm not going to.
You're on 3.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Paul Rudd to Nightmare at the Museum, Ben Stiller.
Wait, was he in Night at the Museum?
Yeah, his name's
Second.
Don.
Wait, no. Never mind. I was thinking Bill Hader.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I'm gonna take Ben Stiller from Nightmare at the Museum to Nightmare at the Museum 2, and then Bill Hader to It Chapter 2.
Yeah.
So is that 6 or
that?
5? So I had 3 with Paul Rudd. So then Ben Stiller. So then from Paul Rudd. So Paul Rudd. I was on Paul Rudd, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
from Paul Rudd, I went to Ben Stiller
Ben
Stiller
Bill Hader.
to Bill Hader. So 5.
Five.
5. Let's go. Took
Alright,
me some
Matthew.
time, but I got there. No, it's Miles.
Oh, Miles.
I always pronounce this guy's name wrong, but it's David Dastmalkin. Dastmalkin?
Yep, David Desmond.
David from Prisoners to Ant-Man and the Wasp, Paul Rudd to Ghostbusters Afterlife, Finn Wolfhard to It Chapter 2.
Why didn't I think of Ghostbusters Afterlife? I'm a loser. Ah,
I think that was 4.
Garrett,
that was
you could
that was 4.
Garrett, you could have stayed in
7, 6, 5,
Marvel
4.
and done connected Paul Rudd to the Eternals, and then Bill
could he-
Skarsgård plays the villain.
How could
He's got to be in the movie,
Yeah, they got to be in the movie, Matthew.
not the universe.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if he did it right, he could have connected them.
No.
But how if Paul Rudd was in Eternals?
Connect. He wasn't, but
You have to connect
can
actors
connect
to
him
movies.
to-
You can't connect
know.
movies.
you can. I know. You connect Paul Rudd in Endgame to
He's confused.
I can't even.
Nobody.
No,
nobody
I'm-
Endgame was in
Alright.
Eternals.
All right, give me a movie. I want to go second this time.
Okay.
I can do this.
Inception to Weird Al. It should be fairly easier.
It should be easier, which I think there's got to be a way. Okay, I have it. If I can do it right now.
All right.
So Inception, Michael
Okay.
Caine to Tenet with Robert Pattinson to Harry Potter to Weird Al.
Oh, that's 4. Okay, 4.
4.
I didn't hear you say Tenet. My bad.
Okay, I gotta beat 4 or tie 4.
I think you just have to beat 4.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go backwards.
You can tie it. Okay.
We're gonna go Leo from Inception to Jonah Hill in Wolf
Okay.
to Seth Rogen in Superbad
Okay.
to Rainn Wilson in Monsters vs. Aliens, and Rainn Wilson is in Weird.
So that's 4.
That is 4.
So we both get a point for that.
That's a tie. Yeah. That's a
Do you
tie.
wanna know the? Do you want to know the?
Man,
one,
that
do
was-
you wanna know the
that
one
was
I
painful.
I just found out.
Huh.
What?
Okay, so we go back to Inception. Go from Elliot Page to Michael Cera and Juno. Year 1 to Jack Black, and Jack Black's in Weird Al.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was trying to go Jack Black. I was trying to do Kung Fu Panda, but I was trying to. I was trying to tie. I was trying to tie Jack Black to Michael Caine.
What the fuck? That's random.
Right.
All right. Me and Matthew. Matthew?
Okay. Let's do Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 to Last Night in Soho.
Last Night in Soho? Okay.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm going first, Garrett. Fuck you. Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So he plays the villain in Morbius. Morbius, Michael Keaton plays the Vulture. To Tom Holland, Spider-Man Homecoming. To Tobey Maguire in
Matthew in these
Spider-Man
goddamn
No Way
post-credit
Home.
scenes, bro. Matthew in these goddamn post-credit scenes. Because how many is that then? 4,
What was your
3?
first one? You cut out.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
5.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's 5.
Yeah. 5.
Spider-Man Homecoming to No Way Home.
Yep. It's 5.
Alright.
It's 5.
2. So 5.
I got
Alright,
it in
Garrett.
like 3.
God damn it. Okay, there's a way I can do it, but it's cheeky, so I'm not going to. I'll play fair. But I
think you should
could have
give- I
fucked
think you
your
should give us
shit,
your
bro.
fair answer and then give us your cheeky answer later.
Okay. Because, like, there's literally one direct shot that I could get it in one.
Wow.
Do it.
So. Huh?
Do it.
Yeah, but he doesn't technically have an acting credit in the thing, but he's credited on all sources in the movie. But it's not like it's not like a main role.
He's
Does
in
it
the
count then?
movie. He's in the movie.
Okay.
You
I'm
see
gonna
it,
take
he's in the
I'm gonna take Matt Smith or it's technically 2. I'm gonna take Matt Smith from Last Night in Soho to Spider-Man 2002, whenever that one was made, the first Spider-Man, and then Tobey Maguire to Spider-Man.
I can confirm he was not in that movie.
Yeah, it says
He
he
was not in
says
Spider-Man
that,
1.
and it says in IMDb that he's cop carjacker number 2. That's what he's credited on both.
Wait,
Don't
So
Matt
that's why I said
Smith
it's
was in
technically.
Spider-Man?
Thing doesn't say he's in it at all.
Look it up, bro. Look up who does Matt Smith play in Spider-Man, and it popped it up. I got it. So I'm gonna take Thomas and Mackenzie from Last Night in Soho, and then I'm gonna go to the King, and then I'm gonna take Timothy Chalamet, go to Dune, take Zendaya, go to No Way Home, and then take Toby back to Spider-Man.
How many is that in?
4, right? Because the King, to Dune, to No Way Home, back to Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that's 4.
Okay, I'm gonna show. Can I show the way that I did it?
Sure.
I won't show, but I'll definitely tell. Okay, so Spider-Man 3, Kirsten Dunst. To Power the Dog, what's her nuts? Thomason Mackenzie. She's in Power of the Dog.
Yep.
To Last Night in Soho.
Okay.
Also, very good. Let's go to W. So now it's me versus Ben, and then Miles versus Matthew is the last one.
Okay.
So
Garrett,
for my movie, I shall pick The Sandlot.
Oh, are they going first?
Yeah, I just picked The Sandlot. It doesn't really
Okay.
matter. I just picked.
Sandlot. To John Wick 2.
Oh, that's tough.
I'm gonna kill you, Ben. Do any of these guys even still act anymore?
Might have something here.
I actually might already have something.
I might just have to go the John Wick route because I was not finding anything to do with the Sandlot. Wait, is the first John Wick movie?
Second.
Second one, John Wick 2.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Matthew's going.
Oh wait, what am I doing? No, go back one more. Damn, this is hella interesting.
Hello?
Hello.
He's back.
Damn, dude, we really picked.
Hello?
You guys really picked out of the ballpark picks. Ironic. Huh?
Very much so. Very much so. Oh, and he's gone again.
He's just gonna keep disconnecting because this thing is dumb.
Do it.
Did you say you did it?
I'm up. I can do it. I think I can do it in 4. Howdy.
Garrett, could you explain how you got it?
I didn't get it.
I thought you did.
No, dude. None
No,
of us got it.
I came up with it.
Wait, is it me and Ben?
No. It's you and Matthew.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
me and Matthew? Oh shit, I thought
But
it was me and Ben.
Yeah.
explain how many did you,
Cannot hear this, man. What'd you
how
say?
many did you get in, Garrett?
I didn't get it
Oh, you couldn't figure it
because
out.
It's not his
it's
turn.
not mine.
It's yours.
It's mine and yours, Matthew.
Between me and him, I'm talking about the
No.
one from Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah, I already
2.
got it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, dumbass.
We're not on that.
How'd you get it? I know, but how did you get it? Like to it? Because
What
I
did I
got
say?
disconnected.
I said. Oh man, what did I say? Does anyone remember?
You said you're gonna go from.
Oh, I said Thomas McKellen thing. I took her to. Fuck, man, I had it. Oh, I took her to the King. Timothy Chalamet from The King to Dune. Zendaya from No Way Home, and then Toby.
I got it in 4.
Because I found a new way to do it as well.
We're not on that one though, Matthew.
Okay, what's the new movies?
It's you and
You gotta
Miles.
go Sandlot to John Wick 2.
Yeah.
It's what to John Wick
wait.
2?
The Sandlot.
What the
I had to think of like the only big
Big
actor
Sandlot.
in the Sandlot.
lot?
That's exactly how I went.
There's
I
only
got it in 4.
there was only one big movie actor too. Yes, from the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Fuck, I fucked it up. I'm gonna go John Wick 2 again. Dude, so far we're almost going.
Yeah,
We're
that's
pushing.
what I did.
We're pushing almost 2 hours in this recording.
He can just cut.
I
And like an
know,
hour of it is just sitting here trying to figure out answers.
probably, like realistically. Okay.
Why can't I think of his name now? Sick. I just lost
Matthew,
my
why'd
train
you
of
say Bill Skarsgård's
thought.
in Eternals?
He is. He plays the villain.
Well, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
That's Dan
I
Stevens.
had connections, yeah.
Huh? I'm so confused. What the
No,
fuck?
it's Bill Skarsgård. I looked it up.
Dan
Bill
Stevens plays the
Skarsgård plays Crow, or however you say his name.
Are you talking about the physical actor, Ben? Or are you talking about like the voice actor?
Let me see this.
This is hard as fuck. Oh wait, I think I got it. Hold on, I have to write this shit out really quick.
God. I got it.
I got it in 4.
I can do it in 3. Oh wait,
Well,
no, I
Hold
can't.
on.
Hold up, give
Hold
me a
on.
second. I need to actively look this up because I don't know if he's actually in this movie. I'm gonna feel hella stupid if I'm wrong.
Bro, did they just lie that Dan Stevens is in the movie? Because everyone believes he's in the movie, but he's not.
The power of the internet, Ben.
Okay, I
There's
can
so
do it.
many articles saying that he was supposed to be in it.
I can do it in 4.
I gotta scroll way back in his filmography to find it and see if he actually was.
Let's go. Let's go. I think my route's a whole lot different, but I got it.
No, wait, he's not in this movie? Fuck, Never mind.
I'm gonna text you my answer, Ben.
Text you mine.
Oh, he is. Perfect. Okay, I can do it in 3.
Liar.
I'm not lying. Through the actors, I can do it through 3, but if I have to explain it, it might seem a little longer. Matthew, you got yours?
Not yet.
Wait, can I say mine then?
You go first, Miles. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. John Wick 2, Lawrence Fishburne. To Apocalypse Now, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford to James Earl Jones in Star Wars. James Earl Jones is also in Sandlot.
And that's
Yep.
a good map. Mine was different.
So I went through 3 actors to get to that movie.
So from Keanu Reeves in John Wick 2 to Super Pets,
Okay.
because he plays Bruce Wayne,
Right.
to Diego Luna, who plays Andor
Mhm.
in Rogue One, to why can't I think of his name now? Cool. But to
James Earl
Forrest
Jones.
Whitaker?
Andy Serkis?
no, to James Earl Jones to the Sandlot.
That's 3.
Because James Earl Jones plays Darth. It's 4. He plays
Okay,
Darth Vader. In
4.
Rogue.
Wow, that's good.
Not bad.
And that was with Flex, boys.
There was so many ways to go through that one.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
And what's weird is that a lot of it was through. I honestly got it through John Wick.
James Earl Jones.
I found a lot of ways through John Wick.
He's Lawrence Fishburne.
That's exactly what I did.
I used James Earl Jones. Do we want to say that one? Because there were so many options. Like I can go through mine.
Go through your guys's.
Don't put it in the episode. Just so I did James Earl Jones to Return of the Jedi, Han Solo, Harrison Ford to Blade Runner, Ane to Knock 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 to John Wick.
I think that's 5.
Yeah, I think so.
I went Lawrence Fishburne, John Wick 2, to Ant-Man 2, to Paul Rudd, to Tom Holland in Civil War, to Homecoming, Steel Donald Glover, Lion King, Sandlot.
Let's do 12. The 12 angriest men in Brooklyn.
What?
What?
No, the angriest men in Brooklyn.
Never heard of it.
It's a Robin Williams movie.
What are you fucking picking, bro? Okay.
I gotta see who's in.
Okay.
Robin Williams, Mila Kunis, Peter Dinklage,
It actually has some
James Earl
actors.
Jones.
Melissa Leo, and James Earl Jones.
It's got something we can work with.
Okay.
Now I
Miles?
gotta change my answer. No, I'll just stick with it. Let's go with Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I think it's not 2 though. I'll go.
Nah, Ben got lucky.
What do you mean, lucky?
That too. You got lucky with that too.
Schmapped in Schmerica.
Yeah, okay, I got it. It's you won. So I'll take Aubrey Plaza from Scott Pilgrim to Grandpa, De Niro from Dirty Grandpa to Meet the Fockers, Ben Stiller from to the Night Museum, and then Robin Williams back to The Angriest Man in Brooklyn.
I think that's 5.
I got
Yeah,
it.
that's 5.
What did you get, Matthew?
So Mary Elizabeth Winstead from Scott Pilgrim to Gemini Man,
Fuck.
and then from her and Gemini Man, Benedict Wong to Infinity War, with Peter Dinklage to 12 Englishmen. So 4.
So
You were the first person to talk about Gemini Man since it came out.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Matthew went from Mary Elizabeth Winstead to who?
Benedict Wong. Benedict Wong.
Yeah, I got it. I'm spelling it.
It's 3. Where's that 2?
To
No,
Peter
it's 3.
Dinklage in Infinity War. The 12 Angriest Men.
Yeah, that's 3.
Or not 12, the Angriest Men in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's 3. I got mine in 5 because I wasn't like actively searching. I went from Angriest Man in Brooklyn to Father's Day to Onward to Endgame to Scott Pilgrim versus the World. They almost all share one actress.
Not bad.
It's very weird.
Is that it?
Yep. Ben,
It is okay. So who
one?
won? Fuck, man, and 2. That's ass.
I think, Ben, did you win the first round against me or no? I don't remember.
No, you beat me by 1.
It was 6-7.
And then Miles and Garrett, who won yours?
You have it all written down, right, Miles?
Yeah, I'm calculating it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, shut up.
I'm pretty sure I lost both of them.
Untouchable.
I'm almost certain I lost both of mine.
Did you lose yours against mine, Garrett?
Did I go against you first? Or no.
Second.
I beat you. No. I think I lost. I had 5. I think Miles is tallying it up.
Yeah, because so Ben won that last one. Wait, who won the round prior to this one?
That was you and Matthew.
So I did.
You won, right?
Okay.
So Ben and Miles tied on theirs. Miles beat Matthew. Did I beat you, Miles, or did you beat me?
I beat you. It looks like.
Okay, so I didn't. So.
Okay, so I got.
And did Matthew?
Ben won all.
I got the tallies.
Okay.
In last.
Ben won 2 of his 3.
In last place, Matthew, let me speak. Jesus. In last place, we got Garrett and Matthew tied with 1 point. In second place, we got Ben with 2.
Tragedy.
And then I got first with 3.
Loser.
Wait, you won all yours? You beat Ben?
No, Ben and I tied.
Oh yeah. Huh? Wow. Okay.
And well,
Close it out, man.
And with that being said, Ben wins the shortest distance between the connections.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But he also loses because didn't he get the longest connection?
All right, that's been it for today's Dorms podcast. We'll see you next week with
stuff.
We'll post a clip of this on the TikTok and the Instagram, along with the daily questions on Instagram. Go follow Instagram, TikTok. What else do we have?
YouTube.
That's about it.
Spotify.
You haven't done much on there.
Point is,
We're attempting. That's all that matters.
We'll see y'all next.
Have a good one.
Dude, every time.